HIRU is now cooling down before its next up movement. Hi, my name is Raji, and I do technical analysis for educational purposes and for fun. So, if you've watched my last video, which was requested by Senor Asad, I mentioned that HIRU was going to be heading towards a very strong resistance at 89. And you had to keep a close eye afterwards because if it breaks through, the resistance will obviously try to pull it back. And it did manage to actually pass the resistance a little bit, but then it got pulled back, which is normal. And I'll be walking you through a pattern in this analysis so you can better understand what is going on. But I can tell you right now that it's still moving absolutely fine, and there's going to be another upward movement based on the analysis. So if we look at the hour chart, it closed today at 84, which is above the below the 5-hour moving average line, which is 85, and it is above the 50-hour moving average line, which is 79. So that's great. If we look at the stochastic RSI, you'll notice that it is not strong whatsoever. It is actually right on top of the signal. So there's literally a difference of 0.53 between the signal and stochastic RSI. It's coming from the overbought zone, so it's probably going to try to head down towards the oversold zone in order to refuel and move back up. So I wouldn't be surprised if it actually drops even further in this direction. And if you look at the MACD, you can see that it's actually getting bearish right here. We're starting to see the dark red rectangle showing up. Similarly, on the TTM squeeze, you can see that it's actually getting weaker. The dark green um, uh, long rectangles are starting to show up and going to decrease in size. Now let's look at the daily chart really quickly, and you'll notice that the stochastic RSI got bearish right here. It is 6 points behind the signal. However, keep a close eye once again on this one. It could reverse upwards and overtake the signal once again, or it could actually move downwards. However, I don't believe that it will drop significantly, and I'll tell you why. Um, because of I'll tell you why in the weekly chart, because of what I call the Big Brother theory. And the big brother dictates what the smaller brother actually is going to do, just like in real life. The big brother bosses around the smaller brother. So, anyways, if we look at also the MACD, you'll see that it's cooling down right here, and we're starting to see light green rectangles that are shrinking in size. So let's move quickly to weekly chart, and you'll see on the weekly chart it is quite bullish, and that's why I'm telling you that the bigger brother is saying that the chart is bullish, so you're going to be bullish to the daily chart. So it will not decrease by much, and keep a note on that. Another thing to keep notice of is the 50 week moving average line is approaching the 200 week moving average line, and once it crosses, it's a golden cross, and that's a good signal for upward movement. So again, stochastic RSI is bullish, almost 21 points above the signal. MACD is also bullish, increasing green rectangles. And if we look at the monthly really quickly, we'll notice that it's also bullish, 4 points ahead of the signal on the stochastic RSI and increasing MACD. Now, what I wanted to mention is the pattern that I referenced earlier. If you look, and it's going to be easier for you to see right here or on the daily chart, you'll notice that there is a W or even a big cup. And I'll just move to the weekly really quickly so it becomes more easy for you guys to see it. Guys and ladies, of course. So right here, there's a big cup, or there's a smaller cup right here. So normally there's a cup and there's a handle that needs to be created. And the handle is exactly why there's a retracement in the price, and it's probably going to hover a little bit, play around right here before it does the handle and then push upwards again. Um, of course, it's going to face again the 89 resistance, and then it's going to face a strong resistance around 108, or even between 108 and 112, and then another resistance around 128, and then another one around 154. But it's definitely heading in the right direction. So just keep a close eye on it. Again, do not get greedy. Take profits as it moves upwards, and buy again when it decreases in price, so as to maximize your profits. Again, this is not a financial advice. This is the way I would normally do it. So just keep that in mind. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something out of it. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be posting more videos similar to this. Again, this is also a follow-up to the video that I posted a couple of days ago where we nailed it to the point. Have a great day.